If you're watching this video, this video is for you, man. And I know why you're here, man. You're here to find out the truth about how energy vampires, how these low vibrational individuals siphon and steal from the fountain of youth. By fountain of youth, I mean by the ones who carry the spirit of holiness, the spirit of love, the spirit of joy, the spirit of truth. Man, it's crazy because when you come from a tough family dynamic, man, people will scapegoat you. When you are an individual who embodies empathy, who embodies understanding, ultimately you will surpass a lot of people because your level of wisdom, understanding, and humility surpasses a lot of understanding. You know what I mean? People will try to do things to tick you off, piss you off, and get you to snap because you are humble, because you are kind, because you are chill. You the chill one. You the one that be trying to just focus on yourself and stay in a peaceful state. You the one that's trying to connect in the relationship the right way when it comes to actually being understanding. You know what I mean? When it comes to you having some level of wisdom, because these same individuals, man, they will come to you for advice. They will come to you with their problems, with their burdens. You know what I mean? They will come to you with their weight on their shoulders for you to help lighten the load. And it's crazy because these same individuals try to play crazy like you do the opposite. They try to play crazy like you the one coming to them with your problems. You the one always bringing your issues and your troubles to them in a relationship, when actually they're the ones bringing their troubles, their insecurities, and their issues towards you, to you, when it comes to that relationship, man. Because when it comes to your own family members, they will be the hardest to separate yourself from, depending on your situation. When you still in a financial deficit, when you still in a spiritual deficit, these individuals, these relatives will make it your responsibility to come up against you, man. When they get to a point where you're the one in the family dynamic being judged, being manipulated, being bullied, and people saying jokes like you adopted or this and that, you was adopted, that's when you know you in a dangerous situation. Because at that point, when they playing you like that, like you adopted or something, when they playing you like you just that different from the family, ultimately it creates some type of friction and real life dysfunction within the family dynamic. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers cracking jokes like, yeah, nigga, you was adopted. Yeah, I've been going through that my whole life. Motherfuckers trying to get in my head saying shit like that because I stand out so crazy, so differently, in a way where they played it like I'm not even a real family. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy because people are so insecure. People are so negative and toxic when it comes to their own family members, because it be your own family. Yeah, it be your homies too outside of your family. It be outside influences outside of your bloodline, but it be your family too when you come from the struggle, when you coming from impoverished origins. You know what I mean? It's crazy because people would literally know you carry that essence and still will manipulate you on some reverse psychology, mind manipulation BS to the point where they trying to make it in their interest to convince you that you ain't even high value, you ain't even valuable, you ain't even what you think you are, which is more than they believe you are, which is more than they want to come to understand that you are, you know what I mean? We are somebody, but when it comes to being an attractive individual, and it's not just about looks, it's about attractive qualities as well, being able to communicate effectively, being able to keep your space and your area neat, because I grew up being bullied for being clean and being organized, you know what I mean? And that's part of growing up, having good organization skills. People don't have organization skills, you know what I mean? I got bullied and picked on from being clean and neat, you know what I mean? But when it comes to people embracing the culture and Mekhi Phifer and how he played Meech and Pay the Fool, that same line, people ran with that. Cleanliness is next to godliness, you know what I mean? And I always respected that, and I understand everybody's situation is different, you know what I mean? And I tried to make the best out of what I had, you know what I mean? And I always knew, like, whatever I had at the moment, that's all I needed to do what I needed to do in order for me to move forward, in order for me to keep putting my best foot forward. You know what I mean? But it's crazy because when you still gotta operate and survive, because you ain't living for real when you in the struggle, you surviving. When you still gotta operate and survive around these individuals, bro, they gonna play it crazy. I had family members try to food poison me last year. People jumping on me. I done made a video about getting jumped. It get like that, man. And when you an individual that's steady progressing and seeking comfort and wisdom and clarity, residing in solitude, being alone and things of that nature, man, people will target you because your independence, it challenges them, because these same individuals, man, they depend on you. They depend on your frequency. They depend on your energy. They depend on you to be in a great mood so they could come around and snatch that energy off you. Because these individuals are so narcissistic. They want you to be in a good mood so when they come around, they can get you out of that good mood. They want to be able to turn that switch on and off for you so they can have that control over you, man. People will literally go about their day trying to ruin yours because it's a quick energy grab. And when you become aware of this and all the tactics, you're going to be trying to fight and play defense and protect yourself on some defender type shit in order for you to protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your mental health. But these same individuals still going to be trying to press the issue with the bullying, the targeting, the harassing, the passive, verbal, aggressive shit. It get to a point where you stop answering the phone because some of these individuals, they just gonna be trying to blow your phone up, call your phone just so you can answer, and they can just steal your energy just off you answering the phone. Cause I had so many people call and don't even respond when I answer the phone. Like, people will play on your phone. Like, it's that serious when you carry that anointing, when you carry the spirit of holiness, the spirit of joy. Literally, your family members will call your phone just to hear your voice, just to get the energy from hearing your voice. As soon as you stop answering the phone for their ass, they gonna pull up unannounced. They pull up unannounced and act like they trying to, but whole time they ain't got nothing going on. They just trying to siphon. They just trying to, they pull up unannounced, come in, siphon your energy. That's how they do it. So now you at a point where you got to figure out how to fucking relocate. You got to figure out how to do things to protect your energy, because it gets to a point where everybody who connected to your family, they gonna figure it out. They gonna figure out who's the one getting picked on, who's the one getting targeted, who's the one that's dealing with the most BS when it comes with the family. Who's the one that's nobody really fuck with for real. Like, let's keep it a buck, man. It's like being at school, in the school environment, man. Once a group of people see somebody playing with you crazy, or targeting you, or trying to bully you, or pull your card, bro, everybody gonna play with you like that, man. Which is why you can't tolerate no disrespect in no environment. Not at work, not at school, not even your own family. Because soon people see that you putting up with disrespect and tolerating that bullying shit, bro, they gonna play with you the same way, bro. Literally everybody, bro. And I can't let nobody play with me, because they already jumped me twice. They already put their hands on me twice. And they already stirred up some shit these last 2 years. To the point where my people telling me, it's the last straw, B. Next time something go down, man, we calling them crazy people on you. You know how disappointed and frustrated and you know how disappointed I am to hear something like that, man. After all these years of me trying to put in work, me trying to prove that I can hold myself accountable, apply myself out here in the real world, me going to school, me working all these jobs, when I'm in school, when I leave school, like, come on, man, I'm traveling. I'm doing spending all these years trying to prove that I got a different mindset, that I got a different mentality, that I have a different type of tenacity, resilience about myself. When it comes to me being responsible, when it comes to me holding myself accountable, and they still acting like I'm the one that's the fuck up. When they still acting like I'm the one that's out here on not trying to do nothing. You gonna tell me this the last straw? Next time we check you into that mental institution. They got me so fucked up, bro. I can't let nobody play with me like that, bro. Which is why I've been documenting everything, bro. Because I need people to meet me where I'm at. When it comes to the mentality I have, when it comes to the mindset I have, I need people to meet me where I'm at, because when they don't know where you at, they gonna assume anything. They gonna assume you don't know nothing. They gonna assume you lost out here. I can't let nobody play with me like that, y'all. Because I'm too intelligent, I'm too wise, I'm too humble with this, humble with this. And I had to take my time, which is why I'm documenting everything, literally. But these fucking energy vampires, bro, they will siphon your energy and play it crazy, bro. When you vibrate too high, they try to get you to a point where they can be more comfortable around you. When you gotta operate in your space. If you too high, they try to pull you down either to their level or a little bit lower than them. It's like Kung Fu Panda, man. When Po, he defeated the enemy in Kung Fu Panda 3, he unlocked his chi. He had too much chi, he had too much energy for the enemy. So when you got too much power for the enemy, you ultimately overpower their ass. And that's why these energy vampires do things to lower your energy, to get you to be lower than them. And then they try to play it crazy and act like you ain't disciplined, or you can't control yourself, or you just weak as an attractive man, as a handsome man with attractive qualities. These same people, they spend years and years on top of years robbing the fountain of youth, not knowing that one day they gotta pay that debt off. But I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning into this video, man. Like this video, comment down below your thoughts, man. Subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell so you know when the next one drop. Inspiring, sharing with y'all my millionaire mindset. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.